see you again. If you have not done so, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you like nail art as much as I do, you are going to love this set. So today we are working with a clear background. On that clear background, I have put just the Wildflowers foil sticky coat. It's like double-sided sticky tape. That's the best way I can describe it. And I am working with 3 different colors. So I am working with 2 different teals, and I'm working with a gold, as you can see it here. These are all holographic foils. And what we are going to do is create like abalone shell nails. Super cute. And then we're going to throw some mermaid scales on them. I think they would be fabulous right on their own with nothing else on them. But since I was going with kind of a sea theme today, I was thinking some mermaid scales might be fun because we're almost into June. And, you know, so June starts to become summer season. So that is an excellent time to start thinking about your summer nails. So you can see, I did these on a reel. I call it a reel set too. These are just like little press-on nails that I had gotten a long time ago. I think also from Wildflowers. Not sure. But they're, you know, I would consider them like real nail length as opposed to some of the longer, you know, nails that we oftentimes work on when we're doing videos because it gives you more space, I feel like, to work with. But I wanted this set to be indicative of what nails actually would really be like. So I'm just going in and layering again. This one, for some reason, wasn't picking up the foil as well. But that's fine because we're going to be able to fix that. It does happen sometimes. Don't stress about it if it happens. If it happens, you can just give it another thin coat and then recure it. The one thing that I know I've said this in other videos, but I'm going to say it again. Whenever you're working with foil, the liquid foils, liquid foil glue stuff. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like a super sticky base coat. You do want to work thin. You can see that I'm pressing that brush down pretty hard and pulling off any excess. And the reason why is that if you put too much on, it will not cure properly. And you will just end up with a mess where it is kind of sticking to your foils and sticking to your nails and nothing's working right. And it'll just become kind of a hot mess. Just trust me. I've been there. I've done it. It's not fun. So thin coats are better than trying to glob it on. While this is curing, I am going to tell you nothing exciting because I have nothing exciting to say. That is hysterical. No, but I am going to pop those in the light for 30 seconds and we are going to let those cure. I am going to be stamping on top of these with the Mermaid stamp from Miniology, which is a whole lot of fun. I love the mermaid scales on that because I feel like they can go over literally anything. And it looks like some of those designs that you see through AI and that kind of thing. I am blowing off the nails a little bit with my hand. I'm just fanning my hand over them because what I find with the foil glue is that if it is too hot when you take it out of the light, the tack doesn't set up quite right. So I always try to cool them off. And then you can see now that thumbnail that I was having trouble with the transfer earlier is transferring just fine. And I'm not being particularly picky with this. I'm just kind of dabbing where I want the color. So I'm highlighting with the lighter and then it's kind of like painting with foil. Highlighting with the lighter and then low lighting with the darker, and then I'm taking the gold and just adding little flecks of the gold. So the gold is always the last one I'm using because I don't want a lot of it in there. I just want it to be almost like like I said, like a mermaid scale or an abalone shell where you get those different shades and then you get just these little hints of something else, right? Whether it's purple or almost like a goldy or a silver sometimes in the abalone shell. These are a lot of fun to do. They're also super easy. So this set would take you maybe 15 minutes in total to do all 10 nails at the salon because you can be working back and forth between the light and the actual foiling part. So this is my second round of foil for those of you who might be skipping through the video. Don't skip through the video. Go back. I'm just kidding. If I haven't said so, like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to build my channel, and it's a slow process, slower than I expected. And if you have recently subscribed, thank you for subscribing to my channel because I do appreciate all of you. I do also try to get back to you if you comment on my videos because I do like to hear your thoughts and ideas and, you know, if I've inspired you to do something or you have an inspiration that you would like me to do or anything else in between, I'd love to hear from you. I did have a subscriber the other day and I apologize because I don't remember your YouTube handle, but you had said to me that I inspired you to try one stroke nail art. And I was like, that is awesome. You made my day. So thank you. It was a highlight of my day. I love when I can inspire somebody to try something or do something maybe they weren't going to previously. Because that's how I always feel. I'm always looking at things and going, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's do it anyway. And sometimes I leave in those epic fails for you guys so that you can see, you know, when things go wrong and when things go right. Aren't those gorgeous already? I apologize. My light wasn't super good in this video. I don't know why, but it wasn't. Maybe I can brighten it a little bit. But you can already see the dimension and the depth in those nails, which is one of those things that I love about foiling with multiple colors. There they are. See, now, couldn't these just stand on their own? I feel like these could just stand on their own and be gorgeous all on their own. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just, I think I'm top coating. Hold on. I don't know. What am I doing? No, I'm not top coating. I lied. I'm going to stamp. I'm going to grab my stamps. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to grab up my stamping and some white paint and my stamper. My jelly stamper is getting a little rough, so I'm going to have to change it out. You will find if you do a lot of stamping, like I do, that after a while, the jelly stampers especially start to split a little bit, and they're not as clear as they used to be, just from all of the continued pressure on and off and in and out. So just you can get replacements for them, though. You don't have to buy a new stamper. You just can buy the heads to replace them with. Okay, so we have stamped the first stamp. This is the full mermaid scale. I'm going to use this on the thumbnail, but we're not going to do this on every nail because I didn't want to necessarily cover up every nail. But I thought, wouldn't it be fun to use the mermaid scales as like a French tip? So that's what we're going to do. Because I really didn't want to cover up the whole beautiful, I mean, we had some really pretty color in there. I didn't want to cover it all up. So I am going to do just the thumb on its own. You could pick any finger you wanted. I happen to pick the thumb, but you could pick any other finger if you wanted to. If you're interested in this plate, this is the Maniology Star, I think it's BMXL 211 or 311, something like that. I like this one. This is the one that I did. If you haven't seen it, there's a video I did with the Little Mermaid. It was like one of the first, I think, videos I ever made. And I did a coloring book stamp with the Little Mermaid, which is also on this plate. And that was a whole bunch of fun. Okay, so how are we going to do this whole French thing? I wasn't sure either. I was making it up as I went. Ha ha. There's a surprise, Kim. So I ended up doing a full stamp of the, the scales. And then I'm just going to use little bits of it at the tip, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing again and again and again and again because there's 4 more nails. And then I was going to leave it that way. And then I decided I kind of wanted to put like a clean line in there just to delineate the two. And make it look a little more like a French. But I think either way is beautiful. So I think you could use this either way. I think it could also be a lot of fun. I almost blinged these out with some gemstones. I think that could also be a whole lot of fun. But then I felt like I didn't want to overdo it. I was trying to keep it simple, if you know what I mean. So that's what I tried to do, was keep it simple. I was like, yeah, I don't want to get crazy. On this one, I did try something a little bit different. I went up the side of the nail just a little bit on either side to make kind of a halo almost. And I liked that look as well. That was just a kind of like I threw it in there to play with it because I'd never done it before. And I was like, I wonder if you could just use this on the edge. And you can. And I thought it was really kind of cute. So there you go. So there's like 3 different ways you could use mermaid scales on a nail. I'm going to go in now and just paint that line that I told you I was going to paint. And that'll be the nails. We'll put some top coat on them and put them under the light to cure. And they're going to be fabulous. So, yeah. I do hope you enjoyed this set. I'm looking forward to doing some more. I actually want to do, I think, some more stonework. I still have yet to master the opal. I've done a lot of them. I have garnet and blue lapis and I think amethyst and malachite and rose quartz. If you haven't checked those out, I have a video on those as well, and I show you how to do that. But I don't think, there's a few. Opal is one of them. Labradorite, I haven't mastered those yet. So I don't know, I might have to try some of those out. I also will have some, I think some Scottish nails coming up because I have a client who is she's going to be going over to Scotland and has asked me to do something Scottish-like. So, we might have a non-seasonal random nail in there at some point. So I hope you have enjoyed this set. I am going to leave it here and I'm going to let you look at the finished set in just a second here. And I hope to see you back at my channel soon. Hope you're having a great spring. It's lovely. I love the flowers. I love the green. I think I've said that a dozen times, but I'll just keep saying it because I love it. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.